Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Today I decided to do a video for the power of makeup. Now, there are a ton of versions on YouTube. I've seen a few myself, and I decided to do it because it's a great topic to bring up. Specifically because men, I notice, more so have a lot more to say about the amount of makeup that women wear, and that, once they wear the makeup, it looks nothing like them. They look totally different. I don't think that's the case. Um, well, I mean, yeah, of course they look different, but it's art. It's a form of art. So if you accept it in that way, I don't think it's something that you should look at and say, "Hey, this is bad. This person's lying." And all kind of stuff. Like, it's crazy. But anyway, let's get into the tutorial. First, I'm starting out doing my brows. Now, you guys already know I have two brow tutorials up. One is kind of old, but pretty much the same technique. And the other version is just an updated version to the brows. So feel free to watch either or both, if you will. So pretty much I'm just doing the same stuff, filling in my brows with a pencil, outlining it with a little concealer just to clean it up. Now, let me just say this. When women or even men go to the brow salon to get their hair, some of the excess hair removed, if you have a thick enough brow, pretty much after it's clean, it pretty much looks like that. So I don't see where it's that major of a difference. As far as people saying the person looks different. But now I'm going in with Painterly Paint Pod by MAC. I could have chose a concealer to correct, but for the sake of the video, I'm trying to make this as fast and to the point as possible. If you look, my left lid has a lot of veins on it, okay? But now I've corrected it. As for the brows, same thing. One side is not filled, the other one's filled. So which one do you think looks better? So now what I'm doing is I have a lot of visible pores, especially under my eye and around my nose area. I am using what they call a poreless primer. Basically, all it does is softens out the skin, smooths it before or prior to adding your application for foundation. So when you see someone who pretty much looks like they have like porcelain skin, baby skin, yes, I mean, you go in with stuff to change it, but this is what we do, okay? Pretty much I'm just powdering up my lid because I did put a cream base on it, so now I'm trying to dry it out so I can prepare it for the eyeshadow. I'm now going in with a brow bone color just to highlight the areas that I want to highlight. So keep in mind from the beginning of this video, highlight is to bring forward, to darken, you're bringing back. Speaking of darkening, if you look, I'm applying a darker color in the crease area, and that's going to provide dimension for my eyes. It's very important to blend to make sure that the eyeshadow application from the lid to the brow bone is seamless. So now I'm going in with my deepening outer V. I'm also applying it to near my inner tear duct because the goal for this look is to basically make the ball of my eye appear more defined. So if you look, I'm leaving an open space on the lid, and I'm going to put a lighter color there, which is going to bring it forward. Now I'm going in with a little bit of a gold shimmer on the lid. As I mentioned, it's a lot lighter than the other shadows that I've used on the outer V and the transition color. And forgive me because I actually recorded in front of my window, but I noticed that after recording and now editing, that the color did not show up as much. But if you look at the end, you'll see in the photo, you actually can see more color on the eyes and the face as well. So we're going to fast forward through this part because pretty much I'm just going back in and I'm just blending out to make sure everything is soft. Now I am going in with a liquid liner. Now the liquid liner can do two things for your eyes. It could make it appear longer, meaning more, I guess, Ching-like, more cat eye, feline-like. So it could do that. It also can give the illusion that your lashes are fuller than what they are. So that's pretty much the reason why majority of people who wear makeup or liner use liner. Now I'm just going in and I'm basically covering my entire face with foundation, or at least the one side. I don't add too much under my eye as we're going to put concealer there, and a lighter concealer is going to go there in order to highlight. Okay, now if you pay attention, no one truly has one color on their face. So technically, it's not lying. You're basically doing what your face is telling you to do. So if you have dark circles under your eye, it needs to be corrected. If you have any red areas, rosacea, a lot of skin disorders, those things need to be corrected, because the truth is, if you didn't have those things, your face would be a lot clearer than if you didn't. So now contouring, I don't do much in this video, but I'll tell you this. Contouring does add dimension to the face. So again, as I mentioned earlier, when you use something dark, you're basically saying you want to move it back. You don't want too much focus on that area. When you highlight something, you're basically saying, hey, look, I'm here. Okay? So a woman may really love her jawbone, right? So in that case, they would go a little bit more deeper with the contour and highlight to define it more. I don't see anything wrong with that. And hopefully you guys, after this video, if you're watching, you won't either. Now I'm just going over my face with a little powder. Normally I would use a translucent powder, but I didn't have one near. So I used my Graftobian banana cream. And that basically just controls your oil, when you get really oily. So pretty much that's it. Now I'm just going in, deepening my contour, or at least applying some dimension to my face. Otherwise it would look flat. I'm also doing the same to my forehead. Naturally, my forehead's already darker than the center point of my face, so I'm just going over it. Let's speed up through this part because I'm pretty much just blending everything together so that there's no harsh lines between the highlight and contour. Okay, now I'm going in, I'm contouring, my nose. So we're going to fast forward through this part as well. And now I'm just applying some blush to the apples of my cheek, okay? So I hope this is not too intimidating, fellas. Now I'm going in with a highlight color. Now this doesn't do much for, I would say, a transformation, because it doesn't do that. But it does, bring some more highlight to nice points of your face. So that might be if you have a cute little nose. If you want to emphasize the higher cheekbones, you can do that. You can also bring your brows a little bit forward, or your brow bone. You can highlight it there to bring it forward. And now I'm just going in with a little lipstick, very close to what my lips are naturally, outlining it with a pencil, just to provide a barrier between, my face and the lip itself, so that my lipstick does not leak. And I'm just applying some mascara. This is to lengthen the lashes, fill them out, just give it, more volume. Pretty much this is it. I didn't apply lashes because I didn't want to scare anybody. But let me talk to you for a little bit. Today's tutorial was basically the power of makeup. Very simple. I have one side done and the other not. I decided to do this not only because I saw other YouTubers, doing the same type of videos, but when I came across them and I started to listen to what they had to say, they made very valid points about just women in general and, caring for themselves a little extra when it comes to like makeup and hair and stuff like that. So, there's so many I watched, so I can't really point out any in particular, but I will say this much is that, when I first started out doing makeup, my husband wasn't fond of it either. So it's not something new to me that, men are not fond of makeup. I have two older brothers who, they're not too much into makeup either. One of them actually is married, and my sister-in-law doesn't wear makeup. So I totally understand it, but at the same time, I think, on their end, they should understand as well that, it's not that we're insecure, we're hiding things or anything like that. But if you enjoy something, I don't understand why you can't participate or engage in it. It's the same thing, with guys who want to go to the gym and build up muscle, for whatever the reasons are, whether it be to impress someone or just to build up their self-esteem. If that is the case, I mean, that's what they want to do. I don't think it's something that, people should look at them and frown upon. Down to men wanting to have like surgeries to get enhancements. It's the same thing with women. I feel like, maybe women are put on a bigger scale when it comes to making changes, whether that be, temporary or permanent. So I just wanted to share this video with you today. And I'm hoping that some guys actually tune in to watch the video as well, because they always say, oh my God, when I go home with her, I don't know what she looks like. Or I went home with her, woke up the next day, and I didn't know who I was with. Like, really, like, come on. Because I think at this point, at this day and age, like, you pretty much know if a girl has makeup on, okay? And you still could pretty much see a lot of her features and things of that nature. And if it is that much of a concern, then date her a few times and try to see her without makeup. I don't know. But don't knock other people who want to, explore this world and want to do makeup. So this is a real quick, video. I just wanted to express my small opinions on that, because I really don't have much to say about it. I just love doing makeup. I'm going to do it regardless. It makes me happy. And I just love also what it does to my clients. They're happy once I'm done with their makeup, and it does make them feel good. Even if you're secure about yourself, there's nothing wrong with having like an extra boost of confidence when you don't have bags today, like on this side, or maybe you broke out into a rash and you're just trying to cover it up for the day. Whatever the case may be. I mean, just try to take it for what it is. And I mean, really, if you don't want to date a girl with makeup, that's fine. But please don't come on to the other YouTubers' channels and comment and, say negative things. Because like I said, if you don't want to watch the video, just go on to another video. Plain and simple. But all the ranting and raving that I'm hearing about, that the YouTubers are talking about, it's really sad that they are exposed to that type of pressure. But I guess because my channel, I don't have enough subscribers yet. Maybe that's it. Not sure. But I haven't gotten any complaints in regards to the makeup. Once in a while, I'll have a guy comment and he'll say, oh my God, that's too much. But that's very seldom. Like, or he'll just say, remove one thing, but not everything, So I guess it all depends on personal preference at the end of the day. So anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you guys next Monday. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Please tell your friends about me. Let them subscribe to the channel as well. So until the next time, guys, bye.